Mhm. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me do something here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's good with the people? See who coming in through. More testing. First of all, shout out to the replay watchers. Shout out to my BG people if I get any. Hey Sherry, hey, what's up, Sherry? Sherry, what's happening, Sherry? Hey, today I'm just gonna be talking shit today. Um, Look, this what I really want to talk about. Since you're the first one here, I want to talk about the Confederacy. I know everybody they ain't gonna like to talk about it, and if they don't, well, I'm sorry. That's what's on my mind because I've been getting a lot of flack on Facebook about the Confederacy. Hate or heritage. That's what it is. I'm doing great. How you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you. Hate or heritage, Sherry. I don't know why I want to call you Sherry so bad. Sherry, hate or heritage? What you think about the Confederacy, and the Confederate flag? And I'm asking people, and they have the right to give their opinion because I'm asking. You have a right to give your opinion without any flack because I'm asking the question. Do you think it's heritage or do you think it's hateful? Hate, hate, hate. It's all hate. And you know what, Sherry? I agree. I really do because being a melanated brother, you understand, being a melanated brother and a sister as yourself, we understand what we were taught about the Confederacy and we saw what the Confederacy did and what they were trying to do. Now, a lot of people say heritage. For the people who think it's heritage, they say it's heritage because, well, honestly, I really don't know why they say it's heritage. I say it's hate because when I looked up the definition, the Confederacy wanted to keep slavery going. So how they not how they think that heritage is beyond me. And that's why I don't really get down with people who claim to be Confederate or anything like that because I know what's in the back of your mind. I know what's really on your heart. And I ain't got time for that shit. Appreciate y'all hitting them thumbs ups. Thank you, Sis Hardy. Sis Hardy. That fake ass flag they got does not represent brown folks. You know what? Cherry. This is what I came across a couple years back in my research. And I've been trying to find where it says this. I don't know if they took it down, but or I don't, it may have been a lie, but they said that the natives created the Confederate flag and it was for them. And then the army, the cavalry, they stole it and made it a symbol of hate. Now I know it's somebody else that done heard that too. I know a lot of people don't know because a lot of people be getting confused and mixed up in history and stuff like that. And I mean, like I said, I don't have all the answers, but what I do know, I know. I don't think it's heritage either, for real. It's hate. 'Cause what kind of heritage? I mean, let's just imagine now. This is hypothetical. Just imagine if we were Caucasian. How could we say that's heritage? How was that heritage? Your forefathers before you came up with this Confederate, but okay, if they did in its heritage, what was their purpose? And they said to try to keep what they said they try to make something about keeping things white, keeping it white. And I'm like, huh? Really? And everybody know that white people didn't have Caucasian people didn't have so-called black people, melanated people, the true Hebrews, they didn't have our interests in mind. Because even in the Bible, it says that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we over here, we don't even really know who we are for real, for real. We can say one thing and say this and say that, but until we actually research and get that Bible, thank you, Sis Hardy, for the BG. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Right. They keeping it racist, Cherry, and I don't understand how people can get on this internet and try to convince me that it's all about heritage. It's not, it wasn't about hate. It wasn't about trying to keep black folks in slavery. The Confederacy wasn't about that. And I'm like, huh? Where? And I'm serious. You got people that's on these internets on YouTube that's like that. But then they'll get in these black people's chat and confuse the black people to make them think that, oh, I'm on your side. But deep down in your heart, you you claim Confederacy as your heritage, but in actuality, that you claiming hate as your heritage. That's what you're doing. You claiming hate as your heritage. And people can get mad at me and say what they want to. I don't give a damn because I know one thing. You can come here if you want to. I got something for you. Oh yeah, I sure do. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but I got this. Hold on. Let me do it like this. I got that right there for your ass. Now y'all want to come here, F around and find out, you more than welcome to. For all them people that's on the internet talking that trash, like somebody scared of you on the internet, be gone with that. Mhm. Salute Mars in the chat. T, what's going on? Ooh, it's kind of warm in here, y'all. I'm in the house, that's why. I didn't went outside. It was raining earlier. Yeah, I just said, since I wasn't doing that, and I said I was gonna go live for a minute and talk about this heritage or hate. Chocolate tea. I'm gonna ask you something, chocolate tea, and feel free to answer the question if you know anything about it. Because if I'm asking people this question about the Confederate flag and the Confederacy itself. Do you think it's heritage or do you think it's hate? That's the question I'll be posing tonight in this live. And I know a lot of my international friends. Shout out to you, April Lynn. I appreciate you. Jenny, welcome, Jenny. Welcome in, Jenny. Welcome in, Jenny. Sis Hardy. Hold on. Let me get you a mod for your other for your other channel. But yeah, I'm asking the question, and if I ask you the question, if you choose not to answer it, you can say I choose not to answer that. But if you just flat out don't answer, that I didn't ask you, then already, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pretty much feel some type of way because if I ask you a question and you in the chat and you can't answer it, even if you may not want to answer it, we'll just say that. Giving you a choice. You can answer it and you can choose not to answer it. But I'm asking the question. The Confederate flag, do you think it's hate or do you think it's heritage? Jim Cole, what's up, Jim Cole? See you, Jim Cole. Fisher 1SP, what's good? I see you with the Happy Women's Month. Shout out to all the women, man. But you know what, 1SP, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 because that's what I do. And like I said, the people they probably won't like it, but all these holidays and all these days that they made up, every day is a day of something. Why can't every day be a day of celebrating the Most High God? Won't they advertise that shit? I mean, I don't mean to be cussing, 'cause, I'm trying to cuss out of one side and speaking the gospel on the other side because man that serves two God is a confused man. And confused. I'm at the point of my life where confusion is out the dizzo. You understand? I might use explicatives because it's a bad choice of words. Ooh, be right back. I got to do some stuff. Okay, Jim Cole, it's all to the good. The Jordan Konnichiwa Kira Haru. The Jay Jordan, what's good? What's good? Hold on, let me go back up here. Everybody speaking to everybody. Thanks for the mod from the Jenny. Carrie speaking to 1SP. Carrie speaking to Jam. Fisher 1SP saying happy Women's History Month. And 1SP, I said that to say this. What's everybody at when it was Black History Month? Everybody around here talking about Happy Women's Month, Happy Women's Month, Happy Women's Month. I hear this shit all over the internet. But last month was Black History Month. Somebody ain't see none of that spewed all over the internet. It probably was because it didn't come up in my feed. Not saying that it wasn't going on, but from the little, crowd that I interact with or that I go around, a few people said it. Some people did say it. And those people I'm not talking about. Talking about all those other people out here. When it comes to other stuff, we quick to celebrate that. Heritage sometimes, not hate. Okay, chocolate tea, you say heritage sometimes, not hate. You think it's heritage. Okay, I understand. And since you said heritage, what makes you what made you come to the conclusion that the Confederate flag stands for heritage and not hate? Because my thing is, when we understand what heritage comes from a long line of things. You just can't all of a sudden say, oh, okay, we're going to start the Confederacy and this going to be our heritage. It had to come from somewhere. Not that I mean, not that not that it means anything or anything. This right here is just conversation. We having a conversation. Hello, everyone here from Jenny. Thank you for the jacket, host. It's all good, sis Hardy. I give everybody a jacket because when you are blue, you can click on everybody's name that's in the chat and go connect to their channel. And y'all know what? I say this shit every time I do a live. I be saying the same thing about when I give people jackets. Because I know a lot of people don't give everybody jackets. And people give jackets for different reasons. I give jackets so that if people want to connect with each other, they have the opportunity to do so. So you can't come here and say, "Oh, Rob didn't give me no jacket." But look, now everybody don't get no jacket because if I don't know you and you ain't got no face to your name, I definitely ain't gonna give you no jacket. And then if you do have a name with a face and I don't know you, you can't get no jacket until we become better acquainted, man. That's like me loaning you some money, expecting to get it back, and you don't know me from how Adam's house cat. You know what I'm saying? Had that happen too. Loan money out on YouTube. This person said they was gonna give it back. I ain't heard from their ass no more. Ain't tripping. It wasn't number $20. Just chalk that up as $20, you know what I'm saying? Done for someone who you thought was your friend. And they said that they were gonna I'ma say it. I'ma tell you, if you come in my line, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. You feel me? Like I say, I'm a different type of person. Don't judge me or don't think I am like who I hang with because I'm a totally different person. When you come to my house, oh, I'm gonna make sure you be straight. I'm gonna make sure you be straight because I'm not going for that bullshit. And one thing, y'all pray for me with these explicatives, y'all. I'm gonna call a disclaimer on that because when I use these explicatives, they're for educational purposes only. Moving right down the chat. First lady, how's your day? My day is great, y'all. I had a conversation with a couple of elderly Caucasian women today. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna talk about that too. Can't nobody give me 1 month to be black. For real, for real. It's we Black History 365 here. What you said, hate chocolate time, chocolate tea. You said hate. Yeah, because I was kind of, I was just wondering. Not that I can do anything about it if you think it's heritage, but a lot of black people they do think it's heritage. Especially some black people around here down south, they think the Confederate flag is heritage because some of their people fought in the war alongside these Confederates. So I guess they feel like, oh, the Confederate flag was cool. So it's not about hate. But y'all dumbasses don't realize that y'all were fighting to stay enslaved. Make that make sense to me. That's why every time I hear a person, melanated complexion, talk about, oh man, the Confederate flag don't mean then. It's them folks' heritage. No, the hell it ain't. Even though it may be, their heritage was hate. So quit playing with yourself. Stop fooling yourself. Heritage can be love. Of course, it can, chocolate tea. But in this sense, if I see the type of love you giving is keeping me in whips and chains, yeah, I don't love that. I'm sorry, that ain't love to me. That's control. Control ain't love. Hey, Cherry from the First Lady. My grandmother loved the Southern battle flag. She explained that the flag was passed down to her by two of her great uncles, fought for the freedom of our family. She said the South gave freedom. Understand that one, SP? A Confederate battle flag. See, and that's what a lot of people think that. A lot of people think that. Why? Don't know why they think that. I guess, you know what I mean? They were, it was instilled in them that this flag is a symbol of freedom. But in all honesty, the Confederate flag, if anytime, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Anytime somebody raising up their flag trying to keep me enslaved, I don't know how that's considered to be free, fight for freedom. Because in the South, it was, riddle me this. Why did they even have a civil war to begin with? Can somebody look that up and say that? Why did they even have a civil war in the first place? Because down south they had slaves. Up north they didn't have slaves. Not saying that they weren't racist up north, just like they were down south. But down south, they was gonna work your black ass for free, not pay you nothing. Let you stay in the outhouse, feed you the scraps that they don't want. And my thing is, if black people wanted to fight for freedom, they should have just fought against the Southern whites. But everybody got their own little, everybody got their own situation with that. My grandmama hadn't told me that the Confederate battle flag was a symbol of heritage, and then black people. Of course, I would have listened to it, but then I still would have done research in my older age and found out that what the flag really stood for. And like my in-laws now, in-laws 90 some years old, man. And we had a discussion about Christmas. Did they like what I was talking about? No. Althea, how you doing, Althea? And they tried to give me every reason in the world why it's okay to celebrate Christmas. And I was like, okay, cool. Those are your reasons. Those are not my reasons because I've read and I understand what it means not to take on the heathen forms. Don't be like the heathen. You understand? Don't be like that. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm a veteran of the United States Army, not the Confederate States Army. So am I, one SP. Look, I'm a veteran of that same army you're a part of, and I'm here to tell you that it's a lot of racism in that army too, bro. It's a lot of racism in that army too. And I've experienced some of that firsthand, dealing with some of these sergeants, especially some of these Caucasian sergeants. Then some of these enlisted personnel too that think you doing too good and they not doing as good as you and they don't want you to do any better than them and they try to post out on you. Yeah, I done ran into some of that too. My daughter, she in the military now. She running into that same thing. So I mean, racism is everywhere. You can't escape it. The T speaking, the one that chocolate T says it's hate. I agree. I mean, I can't, ain't no sugarcoating it. And they can call it heritage all they want to. If your heritage is trying to keep me enslaved, hell, how the hell is that love? The North, the South fought the North, but they'll tell you that it was for other reasons. They'll say it's for economic reasons, but we know what those economic reasons were because y'all had down here. picking cotton, not paying them. Wasn't doing that. Yeah, y'all fought to keep that going. So to tell you anything, make you actually try to believe it. Hello, Agnes is running. Thank you for not skipping the ad. Share out the live from Althea. Thank you, Althea, for sharing out the live. Terry, I'm laughing too. Ed, thank you, Kevin, for they can't explain the heritage. Exactly, Cherry. They can't. They can't. They can't. No matter how many people I ask this question, no matter how many times I get these answers, they can't explain it. That shit ain't no heritage. Shit was strictly hate. No matter how much they try to say it wasn't about that, that's what it was all about. Because you cannot take out that there were slaves down south. You can't take that out. The people say, "Oh man, it wasn't no slaves. It wasn't no slaves." I'm like, okay, don't argue with that. No sense to even argue. But even the Bible, they had slaves. What you talking about? Boy, I tell you the truth. Some people just say stuff just to hear themselves say. But when you spewing out stuff that really, you know what I'm saying, that ain't true, it's crazy. Nene, what's up, Nene? How you doing? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys. Heritage can be many things, Rob, positive pertaining to love. Of course, exactly, chocolate tea. That's real heritage. That's a part of heritage. You understand? Heritage and lineage are two different things. Lineage first, real. Find out what your lineage is, then acknowledging your heritage. Acknowledging heritage, don't even know where the hell they come from. Clay for kids, what's good, Clay? Appreciate you for coming through. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just saying, now that's content. What's up, that's content? Appreciate you for stopping through, my man. Appreciate that. I'm just talking my little shit about what's going on. I might ask this question. This question for everybody. Anybody who want to answer it can answer it. And if you don't want to answer it, you can say that. But for you just not answering it, then that's just, you know what I'm saying? That hey, it just goes to show. All right, we talking. We conversating, y'all. I'm talking about the Confederacy on my chat in my live right now. And if they don't like it, don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Anyway, moving right along. James Money, what's happening, James Money? Straw for brains, exactly, Cherry. Cherry, I don't get it, man. Easy. Heritage or hate? I mean, understand what you talking about, chocolate tea. We can't make no excuses for what really happened. Can't make no excuses for the truth. The truth been here. It's gonna be here. Once we gone, it was here before us. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing that got me up this post when they posted it, and then I posted it too. Posted the same flag. But I didn't have a whole bunch of white people or Caucasian people. Don't take this as me being angry, not angry, but hatred towards white people. See, a lot of people got that, man. Look, y'all, when I started to go into this color thing, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all know about eugenics? Does anybody know about the study of eugenics? Does anybody even know what eugenics is? Folks don't be ready to have these type of conversations. Well, they need to. When you come to Rob Allbanks, don't be surprised because Rob talks about this type of shit. Talks about these type of things. In my real life too. Like I was in the hospital today. I was talking to two Caucasian women. One of them tried to tell me I need to vote for a white man who ran against this good black sheriff that we got here. Ain't trying to boost the police up, but I know the sheriff. You know what I'm saying? I met the sheriff. I done talked to the sheriff. He know my wife. He know my family. But then I'm sitting next to this lady right here. She telling me to vote for the opposition. We don't even know if he's from Alabama. This man is from the hood. He from Alabama. And I know he's from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So just that right there, I was like, wow. And that let me knew right then where her heart was. You would rather vote for somebody you know nothing about than vote for a home team player just because they black, just because the color of they skin. This 2026, right? So you tell me what that is. Is that heritage or is that hate? See, Rob talk about this type of stuff, but it's a method. It's a method to it. Just trying to get you to see the the similarities of it. That's all. This 2026. Now still to this day be tripping on myself. 'Cause I'm like, why are we even talking about this? We supposed to be talking about good things. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be talking about when the most high coming back so we can all go to the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Be free from this misery on earth. The type of things we should be talking about. But instead, we got topics like Confederate flags, hate, or heritage. You know what I'm saying? And then when people get on here and start talking about the truth or whatever, people want to say, oh, he complaining again. Yeah, people gonna say what they want to say anyway. They gonna say that just to try to throw you off your game, just to try to throw you off your square. Don't let them do it. Don't let them throw you off your square. If you know what you believe is right, and you've done the research, and you've actually been through these type of things, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. It's just like saying it's raining and you standing in the rain, then somebody tell you, "Oh, that's juice." Crazy. What you said, Cherry? Straw brains. Renee, what's up, Renee? Thank you for that. Renee Lynn Delgado, welcome to the chat. Yeah, they don't be wanting to have these type of conversations, Cherry. But you know, these type of conversations, ain't nothing wrong with them. If we all 21, we all adults. We can take this type of we can have these type of conversations. Somebody might say something that might make us angry or make us upset, but grown person in you let you know that hey, though they just talking, especially if you know what you know. People will say anything just to try to get a rise out of you. Just like I have people come in my chat, they go to talk about Trump, and I can't stand Trump. Think I think they know that by now. But let me be clear on this. Just because I don't like Trump, just because I can't stand Trump, automatically think, oh, he's a Democrat. I can't stand him neither. Because I know the history. The Democrats ain't never did nothing good for nobody. Not for well, not for us. This when I get into it with my wife, she be like, oh, Obama this, Obama that. I'm like, man, look, if Obama was a real Negro, he would have found them Chattel slaves, ancestors, and gave them reparations instead of just giving reparations to Native Americans, which they probably do too. But at the same time, we got natives that are melanated, black people too, and they need some reparation too. We need some reparation too. I might have to go ahead and get my pistol because these fools out here dumping trash. I sure hate to shoot at somebody and it's a dumpster they just passed. Instead of dumping that shit right there, go take that shit to the dumpster. It's a million garbage cans out here. And then why you bring that shit all the way over here to dump it? Take it around your corner and dump it. That's just nasty. Then, you know, everybody that might not be dumb or something, they car might have just messed up. Oh, dumping. Got a whole bumper throwing the shit in the alley. Take that shit to your house. Dumping all that shit over here in our neighborhood. Take it back to your neighborhood. Take that shit back to your house. Maybe they just trying to fix what was on top of their damn. They was in an accident. Bumper on the car. Oh my goodness. Bad y'all. I ain't know y'all needed help like that. They ain't say nothing. Oh, same. He was a puppet. Yeah, he was Cherry. Exactly, Cherry Bump Trump. Who gonna love anybody that hate them? You know what, Cherry? The Bible do say, "Love thy enemies as thyself." But you gotta have discernment with that love. Understand? Don't say love them and be all up in their face. It didn't say that now. It didn't say you had to be all up in their face showing them love. Now you can love from a distance. See? Hello, hello, hello from Tashir. It's nighttime here, old sign. Grand rising to you. Good evening to me. Smash that like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Got to have discernment. For sure, for sure. Show for sure. The more I find myself studying, the more I find myself getting my discernment because the Holy Spirit is growing within inside me. Perfect. Nope. Some things I gotta work on. Yep. But who don't? But you don't, but who don't? It'd be different if I was out here trying to disguise hate as love. And the thing about that, God is love. Time my shit. So if you hate somebody, I think you got no you gotta find the God within you. Start loving again. Real. Man. Latif speaking to Sis Hardy. Everybody speaking. Guys, y'all can connect to each other if y'all want to. You know, if you blue, which I'm pretty sure everybody in here is. But right now, unless they not saying anything, they just sitting up in the bushes trying to hear what Rob talking about just to go back and try to depict every little word Rob say. Mm-hmm. Well, that's fine. Let them do it. Because in the end, you're not gonna be hurting me. Because everything I said is bond. I'm talking straight up facts. Not making up shit. None of that. There ain't nobody got the lie to kick it. What? People get up on these internets telling lies, trying to make themselves look good, trying to make themselves stand out for the crowd. But then in the scriptures, it said, learn not the ways of the world, be ye not of the world. But hey, there's scripture for everything that we do, believe it or not. For whatever we do, it's scripture for it. Anybody that hates the most high don't have no love for nobody. And I ain't got no love for them, period. Period, poop. Ain't that the truth though, cheer? Ain't that the truth? And it's just it was just amazing to me how I was sitting in between those two ladies having this type of conversation. Because the lady on my left, she was a she was a piece of work. But the lady on my right, he was, I'm not gonna say she was a piece of work, but she still had some tendencies in her. So I'm like, hey, I knew where I was and I knew what was going on. So I think I handled that pretty good because she said she was saying some things that I didn't agree with at all. And I was like, dang, you trying to tell me who to vote for, Miss Later? You don't even know this man yourself. And then when she started talking about the church, I'm like, oh my goodness. Greetings, Rob. Greetings, Proud Mix. Good evening, brother. Alicia Ali. How you doing, Alicia? And see, a lot of these people that I have modded up, a lot of them come to the live and they just drop their link, don't say nothing to nobody, and I just take it right back from them. That's what happened to Addie. Addie come here, don't say, I don't care if you don't speak English. You can do like Miss Jenny doing. Put the emoji up, put the waving emoji up, say hello to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You just come in, drop your link, and then that's that koala shit. I don't play that here. I don't play that here. Cherry saying what's popping, proud. Won't be too long because I gotta sleep shortly. Okay, bro. Handle your business. Appreciate you for stopping through. Cherry just ended my live stream from Proud. Proud Mixed Child. Beautiful soul greetings from Alicia. Greet the host first from Chocolate Tea. That would be the proper that would be the proper way to things. That'd be the proper way to do it. That's for those new folks that's coming in. Blessings everyone from Live, Love, and Laugh. Rights, what's up, Rights? What's good? What's good with you? I'm just trying to give, people that I know that are real people, I try to get them jackets so that if y'all want to connect to each other, feel free to do so. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you to hit that like button. Hit my like button. Smash it. Smash it. Hit it. You feel me? Because I'm a monetized channel, and that's what monetized channels do. Now on my other channel, it's not monetized. And I don't be over there screaming, hit the like button. But over here, I'm gonna tell you, smash it, hit it, share it out, do all that. So yeah, brother, I've been asking everybody this question that come into the chat since you know what I'm saying. I ain't forgot about what I was talking about. The question is, the Confederacy, is it heritage or hate? I posed this question to everybody that came into my live, and I'm still posting it to everybody that's new coming in. And like I say, I know a lot of people not gonna like it, but that's not this. It's not about if you like it or not. It's about you getting some knowledge and discovering a little bit of truth or something. And maybe it'll make you motivated to go do some research on your own to find out if what this dude's saying is really true or not. It ain't about spewing out information that's not true. It's not about that. And I don't know how many times I have to say that. Probably as just as many times as I have to say why I give people blue. Thank you for the jacket. Live, love, and laugh. Hey, live, love, and laugh. I said it one time and I say it for you too. I give people jackets in my channel just in case if they want to connect with each other, they can do that. So you won't have to come in here saying support me. You won't have to come in here dropping your link because in vertical lives, can't nobody click on your link anyway, unless they on a computer or if they on a laptop. Okay, beautiful soul host, bye for now. I'm on live too, stopping by to drop a like and greetings. I appreciate you for coming through, Alicia Ali. Like I say, man, if you are live, come in with your ninja channel because YouTube don't like you being live on your main channel and then you go into somebody else live with your main channel. YouTube don't like that. And I don't know how many times I have to tell people that. I guess I might just have to start blocking people that do that, because I've said this a numerous amount of times about people being live in my live on your main channel. Like if you live on your main channel, you ain't got to come in here. You know what I'm saying? Use your ninja if you want to come and visit. That's all I say to that. Just use your ninja. Let's see, by you being live and you coming into my live, YouTube don't like that. That's probably how you be getting all your subscribers. going into people's lives while you live. Yeah, that ain't cool. That's disrespectful as hell, man. And people don't care. But when you start hiding them, putting them in timeout, then they go to talking shit like, oh, you did them wrong. They did me wrong. They put me in timeout because I was live and I went in there just to support them. Well, if you read your YouTube guidelines, like I've always explained, YouTube does not like that. And if you keep doing that, not only are you putting your channel at risk, you putting that other person's channel at risk as well. But people still do it. That's cool. Let them do that. If that's what they want to do on their channel, that's cool. I can't tell nobody how to run their channel. I can only run my channel the way I run it. It's deeply a divisive symbol representing Southern heritage, pride, and honoring ancestors to some while acting as a potent symbol of slavery, racism, white supremacy, and intimidation to others. But see, a lot of people don't know, bro. And when I tell people this, they get dumbfounded and they want to, their head get in the clouds. Because when I say this, and I've said this before, research that flag. Who created that flag? Who stole that flag and who perverted it? See, all that right there come into play, but people don't want to talk about that. They just want to say, oh, this is our Confederate heritage. Yes. Oh. Hey, can I tell y'all something? You really ain't got no heritage because the Confederacy ain't your heritage. That flag was a native flag from the beginning, and a group of soldiers stole it and perverted it. They took it as their own flag. Yeah, do the research. What's written can't be debated. Kamari, what's up, Kamari? How you doing? Anything that pushes hate, I ain't with that. I'm not either, bro. So people can't even dress it up and act like it's heritage because heritage is not hate. Heritage does not hate. Just like Chocolate T said, heritage is love. So if your heritage is truly love, then why are you trying to why you trying to keep people enslaved? I don't get that. That's a double that's like a whammy. Why? I don't get that. And then it's like when you talk about the Confederate history, it ain't like black people ain't got no bad history too now. I just come to show love, brother Broad, first time in here. I appreciate it, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Appreciate you showing love. I'm not asking you to drop me $1 million or nothing like that. You know, I appreciate that love, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, Queen Alicia. That's much, much better now. You see how easy that is? And now look, not only do you get another jacket, see what I'm saying? You can enjoy the live with your Ninja channel. I wish I was able to have my Ninja channel up on my device, but this the only device I got. So I can only my other two devices, what I used to use as my backup, my supporting devices, I blew them up. They blew up. So, that took me out of that part of the game. And it probably was a reason for that. So I'm not even tripping off of that. Yes, sir. I understand. Thanks. You're welcome, Brother Rob, and everyone in the chat from Big Brother Tim. What's up, Tim? How's retirement? How's retirement? Shout out to Big Brother Tim Winslow, y'all. Congratulations to that brother. He done just retired. So he's kicking it, chilling out. Now the real work begins, Tim. And now the real work begins. You done worked for your company for so many numerous amounts of years. Now you can begin your real work. BG been talking to my mom and you still going off. Mm, that's interesting. No, I'm not really going off. This ain't going off, Buddha. I don't think it's going off. I don't consider it going off. When you're trying to explain something, you're trying to tell a story, and then you end up putting examples in your story, and they may seem like they're harsh, but they ain't harsh, man. Them just truths. Them just truths. A lot of people don't want to acknowledge the truth. And I said this a lot of times before. A lot of people just like to be lied to. People just want to be lied to feel good, you know? Salute Brother Proud from Rights Wildlife. Cherry speaking of Buddha. Chain Breaker says, greetings, chain breakers. Hey guys, if y'all up in here for the first time, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I don't mind telling you to hit it. Go ahead and hit it. That's what it's up there for. Because I am a monetized channel. My channel is monetized. So go ahead and hit that like button if you don't mind. I would surely appreciate it. Proud Ben, Cherry, Kumari, Buddha from Big Brother Tim. Yes, Rob from Chocolate Tea, Brother Tim from Rights Wildlife. Kumari speaking to Cherry. Buddha! Buddha's healing journey in the building. I thought I gave. Oh, I had to take the jackets and wash them. So, it's all to the good. Sup, Cherry? Got you on my PC from Buddha. What the fuck made you mad? Am I sounding like I'm mad, Buddha? How am I supposed to sound? Let me ask you that. How am I supposed to sound? Am I supposed to sound jolly? I mean, hey, this is just how I sound. I I'm sorry you think I'm mad, but dogs get mad. I'm not mad. I'm far from it. If you can see the big ass smile on my face. Oh, what make you think I'm mad, Buddha? That's my question. And see, that's what I be saying. How No, if I was mad, you would know if I was mad. This is not mad. And like I say, I don't get dogs get mad. I get angry. The reason I'm behind like this is because I'm trying to explain something to the people. And at the same time, I'm interacting with the chat as well. Now, if you got something to say, we can talk about it. Loving every minute of it. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Tim. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. You know, by the way that I sound like I don't think so, Buddha. But anyway, moving right along. Hello, Queen and Tim from Chocolate Tea. Buddha's Zen. You're not going off at all, Rob. Oh, I know Chocolate Tea. That's just what Buddha think. Buddha always think I'm mad about something. Well, you know what, Buddha? I'm not mad. Angry? Oh, I'm angry. Yeah, because of all the crap that's going on around here that people allow. And then when you say something about it, people think you mad, and you not mad. You just telling a truth. And if they can't understand it, then that's just what some people do. Oh, I'm asking you what made you upset. Well, what made me upset earlier is when I was sitting in between these two Caucasian older ladies. One of them on my right side was trying to get me to vote for some dude that neither of us know anything about. He not even from our state, but here go another one up here telling me who I need to vote for. I don't like people telling me what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. You can suggest that I do something, but for you to sit up there and say, I think you might need to kiss my ass. That's what, and if that came out of my mouth, that probably would have been disrespectful. But when you tell me what you think I need to do, that could be disrespectful to me. You see what I'm saying? It's two sides to the coin. Chocolate Tea, hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. That's what Chocolate Tea said. It's the rainbow. They use that as a symbol for gays. But in actuality, it's a verse out of the Bible, Genesis 9. verse 13, and that's what it stands for. Cherry. Now you see my point. You see how they take shit and pervert it? See how they do that? You ooh, cherry, you just hey, cherry. You just said a mouthful right then, and folks ain't even gonna get it. It's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. Donations are appreciated. Please support the channel by hitting the super chat, super stickers, and cash app. If you can't find the cash app, it's in my description. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know, y'all don't hear me talking about put some on my cash app. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I say cash app is if somebody else mention it. And I should be saying hit my cash app all the time because I am a monetized channel. But see, it ain't that serious for me. Awesome. Live, love, and laugh. Sis Hardy, thank you. Sis Hardy, thank you. Rights Wildlife, like soon as entered the chat. That's what's up, Rights Wildlife. I appreciate you. High love from Chocolate Tea. I don't care. I know you don't, Buddha. So why you asking? Folks got to stop they thievery. Exactly, Cherry. Yes. Right. You welcome from Chocolate Tea. Like you sound now, fool. You chill now. I've been chill, Buddha. I've been chill. I know when you upset, you raise your voice. Not all the time. Sometimes when I get overjoyed, I raise my voice as well. So every time I raise my voice, I'm angry. Mm, nah, Buddha. Might need to do a little bit more research. Thanks, Buddha from Cherry. I'm asking what you talking about. I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking about if you listen. I just told you. Tim from Cherry. Thank you, Queen Alicia. You ain't mad. Mad you talking about it exactly. Angry. Okay, Buddha. Gorilla, shout out Gorilla. Grand rising to you, Gorilla. It's good evening to me. Good evening over here in America, Gorilla. Aniyang Haseyo. Gamsahabnida. You're not peachy or happy about it. That's why asking what you talking about. I didn't hear you because was with my mother, left you running on my bed. Yeah, you said that. You left me running, and I was still talking about what I was talking about. I asked the question, Buddha. You gonna answer the question for me? Or you just gonna sit up here and try to make me angry? Can you do that? Oh, Buddha. Buddha, answer the question for me. What do you think about the Confederacy? Do you think it's heritage or hate? Now, I've been talking about this the whole chat. Ain't nobody that came on here and said I was talking like I was mad or angry or none of that. I was just telling facts. It's just that when some people try to come up here and insinuate something that is not the case, then they kind of get up under your skin a little bit. You know what I mean? Because that you really don't know. It's just that I understand what you're saying. It might sound to you like I'm mad, but I know some people that talk loud just talk loud because they're loud people. That don't mean they angry. Trust me, when people get angry, you'll know when they angry. Well, I'm glad they understand you all the time. I'm just sitting up here telling you, man. But you trying to make it seem like you trying to make it into something totally different. What's up, lifestyle? Lifestyle speaking to the chat. Boss meow. Boss lifestyle. Cherry saying meow. How are you? That's it. Sometimes people can't understand and misunderstood too. Exactly, Alicia. Hello. Meow from Chocolate Tea. I don't vote, thank God. And I understand you. I don't vote either, Buddha. I don't vote either. People don't understand that voting is a right. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory that you vote, man. And a lot of people don't understand that. They keep throwing this voting in your face like you got to go vote. Like the brother PMC was talking about in his chat the other day. He don't vote, but then people try to tell him, well, if you don't vote, you don't have a say in what's going on. Why not? He alive and in this country, ain't it? In this world, ain't it? So why wouldn't he have a right to say anything? That's what and see that the type of shit that will make me angry when people say stuff like that. That will make me angry. If you want to know what'll make me angry, Buddha, that type of shit will make me angry. When people tell you what you need to do and you know what you got to do, and you steadily telling people this not it, but they still trying to make it seem like that is, that tends to kind of annoy people. You understand what I'm saying? I know you understand that. That's annoying. When I say it one time, I shouldn't have to keep telling you over and over and over. That ain't it. I can sound like I'm peachy keen, peaches and cream. I can sound happy as hell, but I could be angry as D fuck. See what I'm saying? Welcome back, bro. So you mean, hey man, take care, everyone. Sup, PMC, and good night, Buddha. Tanya D was just talking about you today too. Hey Cherry, hey, beautiful soul. Greetings from Queen Alicia. Welcome back, Proud from Cherry. Welcome back, Brother Proud from Rights. Blessings, Buddha from Cherry. Lifestyle speaking of Cherry. Thanks, Cherry and Ben. Blessings and greetings, honey, from Cherry. Salute Buddha from Proud. Good night, Cherry from Buddha. Hey Cherry, meow from Cherry. Cherry said meow. Lifestyle speaking again. Alicia laughing. World Tours, what's good? World Tours, how you doing? Appreciate you for coming in. What's on your mind, PMC? Buddha, good night. Bye from Kamari. You're welcome, Proud from Cherry. What's up? Thanks for visiting. Hey, I appreciate you for visiting World Tours. Go ahead and smash that like button for me if you don't mind. Thank you. Blessings to you. Bless up yourself, World Tours. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate that, man. Queen Alicia with the gold. Thumbs up from World Tours. I never wrote, I don't care, LL. You don't understand what I wrote because that was 30 minutes ago. And I just told you you were on my freaking head, on my fucking headset, and I could hear you with the shit sitting on my bed. Then you should have turned your volume down, then, Buddha. If you was talking to your moms and you still heard me, turn the volume down, man. Don't come up in here with your panties in a bunch trying to tell me some shit, Buddha. You know what? Good night. You know what? You know what? Good night. I'm going because he don't understand. Buddha, you in my shit, man. Do you understand that? And one thing, Buddha, I love you, but you can come back with all the rest of your channels and I'm gonna do the same thing for you. Cause right now, you fucking my game up. You know what I mean? You are distraction because you trying to say that I don't understand you, but you in my shit, you should be trying to understand what I'm talking about. Don't get it twisted. See, because now you're starting to piss me off, and I'm trying to be cordial. You know what I'm saying? I really am. It's like you trying to piss me off by keep asking me the same question. Am I mad and all this shit? Nah, Buddha. If you got to come here with all that type, I don't need that, Buddha. For real. Ben, thanks, bro. Good night. Have a blessed night, Proud. Sherry, thank you. Have a good night. Voting is a losing game. They two horns are the same devil to me, politics. And that's exactly what it is, right? Ben, my bad. I had to put two and two together. Rights, wildlife. That's you, Ben. Because I've been listening. I'm like, I'm looking for Ben. I'm like, who the hell is Ben? Where's Ben? And it's you. Rights. Rights is Ben's. Okay. I absolutely do not vote for real, for real. It's a fraud, and they are already selected, folks. Yep. A lot of people don't understand that, Cherry. They just like coinciding with the bullshit. Rob, to me, the Confederate flag is used as a racial intimidation and adopted by hate groups like the KKK. I mean, we have the same thoughts, Chocolate Tea, but as you can tell and as you can see, a lot of people think differently. You know, somebody came in here and said that their grandparents fought with them, and so they think that they would fight for freedom. But I guarantee you, if the South had a won the war, it'd still be slaves around here. It's bad enough we already working and ain't getting paid fair wages. So I mean, come on, man. It don't take a brain surgeon to figure this shit out. So people can just sit up here and act like or fake believe like everything is all right. knowing that it ain't. And then you say, well, why you want? Because that's what I want to do. I don't know, bro. If for real, she crashing the freak out. But she can go somewhere else with that. I ain't got time for that. You gonna sit up here and tell me what I am on my chat. Come on, man. You gotta get your ass up out of here with that. I love you, but shit, you ain't finna come in here and do that. Mm-mm. And I ain't want to. I didn't want to put you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to time you out, but you just gonna keep on going. So I ain't got time for that. I said that, and that's the best way for me to handle it. And I'm pretty sure you got about 1 million channels. You can come back in here on any one of them and sit in the background and listen. I appreciate your support though. You know what I'm saying? You watch my shit like I watch yours. So ain't no love lost. But one thing you're not gonna do is come up here on my chat and tell me how the hell I'm feeling. Testing one, two. Hold on, 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 hold on. Let me go back. Absolutely. I don't like to somebody dictate me what to do in my lives. Exactly, Queen Alicia. That's crazy. So I say F that flag. That's how I feel. That's how I feel too, Chocolate Tea. I promise you. You should see some of the posts that I posted on it. And I said one of these days I'm gonna go down there and do a live and show that flag and be right there by it. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be packing because I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna want to come by there. These ignorant racist people in Alabama who swear it's heritage. That just let me know that they don't know what the hell heritage mean. And if anybody else coincide with that shit, then they don't know what heritage mean either. Because heritage ain't hate. My heritage gonna put you in slavery. Come on now. I'm supposed to respect that? If my heritage gonna put you in slavery and then I'm gonna fly a flag in your face? Come on, man. I know people ain't that silly. I know people ain't that foolish. I know they ain't, but you got people out there like that. World tour, live, love, and laugh is speaking. Yes, chocolate tea from Cherry. As I under, as I said, I understand our ancestors died for the right to vote. But as I said in the chat, for people who say you don't have a right to complain if you don't, I remind them stop acting like every vote counts. I knew like every vote you cast, free, proud. You better say that shit, bro. Because you still a slave on a plantation like me. Only you believe in a suit and tie that can't free themselves. So how the hell can they free you? They don't get it. They don't get it, proud. They don't get it. Right. I agree. From chocolate tea. You're welcome, Cherry. Oh, vote. Yeah. About voting. You're so right. Rights is right. Rights is rights is right. And I tell people, man, you cannot make people vote. And proud, you know, proud. You know how I got last time when that dude told me who I need to vote for, right? Well, I was in the hospital today and I had an old white lady tell me I need to vote for somebody that I don't even know who the hell they are, who just came out of nowhere and tried to run for the sheriff. And this man that is the sheriff now, I actually know this guy. You understand? And I didn't get look, brother. Me and that old white lady had a decent ass conversation, and she was saying some shit that was pissing me off for real, for real. But not one time did I disrespect that lady. I didn't cuss her out. I just told her how I felt, and we had a good ass conversation. And what I learned is that there are some people out here that try to be good, but you understand? But their teachings, you know what I'm saying, from what they have been taught, won't allow them to truly be free. And that ain't just for them, that's for us too. Because the things that we have been taught is not setting us free because a lot of us are still stuck on that stupid shit. Sebastian, mega, mega love shout out. Now I'm on the flow. Cherry. World is a stage, all is decided. They put our PR to make things dramatic to the masses when it's already decided. And it's crazy, right? Like I've been trying to tell folks, man, what's written can't be debated. And these simple minded motherfuckers hate it. Walaikum salam, shabnam. Greetings to you, brother, sister. My bad. I'm English. I think from what I heard and seen, I'm not for the Confederate flag one bit, full of racism and divide. Rights, rights. Hold on, rights. Thank you, rights. Sebastian, beautiful soul, greetings from Queen Alicia. Right, right. Right, right, right. Exactly, Cherry. One real one, always sweet like Ooh wee. Hello, dropped in to show some love. I'm from Shelly Community. I knew I recognized your name. One real one. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I really do. And just for that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shelly. I'm gonna mod you up. So just in case, if you decide to connect with anybody in the chat, thank you for the heart, Nini. Rovi Lynn. Hello, Rovi Lynn. Shout out to you, Rovi Lynn. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Better come on with it, proud. How's US war with Middle East? You know what, Rovi Lynn? I'm gonna let you answer that question. Let's just look at that question. And hey, Rovi Lynn, I just want you to think about it. And you will get your own answer. How how's US war with Middle East? Where is this war taking place? In the Middle East. Host, I'm going out to the market. Okay, see you next time. Okay, sis Hardy. Make sure you get some good food from the market, and I thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support, my old friend. That's what's up. That's real support. When people vote, can any one of them stand up and say what voting did for them and how did it change you and your family's lives? You know what, Cherry? I don't think they can unless they was voting for themselves. I love your channel, brother Rob. Real and authentic. Hey, Ben, man, it's the only way to be. This the way I feel, bro, because so much shit going on the internet. Anybody can get up here and say anything, man. But I choose not to deceive the people. You understand? Because I don't want to be deceived. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be deceived. I don't want nobody lying to me. Just like these people been lying about this history all this time. The Confederate flag, heritage or hate? That's the question for tonight. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Dahlia, mega love shout out, Dahlia. Hello, how you doing? See, I'm screaming now, but I ain't angry. I just wanted to clarify that for those people who think that when I talk loud, I'm angry about some shit. Uh, whatever it was I was about to say didn't need to be said because I started coughing. Thank you, Lord. But anyway, y'all, moving right along. Like I said, the Confederate flag, heritage or hate? What's your take? I'm asking everybody. And if you don't know about the Confederate flag, go do some research on it. And if you know what the Confederate flag stood for, and hey, you better get ready. Y'all know about Happy Women's International Month, but y'all don't know nothing about the Confederate flag. See, and that's another thing. Happy Women's, what is it? Happy Women's Month internationally. Everybody, the world know about this. How long have we been having this International Women's Day thing? I mean, I know it's been maybe what, a few years, but how long has the Confederacy been around and been known about? Mm, gonna support for a bit longer, bro. Can't sleep. Hey, it be like that sometimes, bro. It be like that sometimes. Hey, you ever thought about getting some melatonin? I'm trying to see what can you use to help you go to sleep, bro. I don't know. Only thing I know is melatonin. Well, I know some other things, but I know you don't do those, so I wouldn't suggest those to you. Best way to learn on the Confederate flag? Well, I learned by people, I learned by reading, and actually I try to go to the source from where it derived from. Where did the Confederate even start? What did it mean? See, you have to you got to go to the source, go to the beginning. I always try to start from the beginning. And if you can't start from the beginning, try to get close to it as you possibly can. Maybe something else will connect you to it. Cause that's how I found out that the Confederate flag was a native flag, that the natives made the flag, and then it was a United States Army group, a cavalry group that attacked these natives and stole a flag and took it on as their own flag. See, people don't know that part. That's the part that we leave out. And then by me just saying that, I know a lot of people are already in the chat like, huh? What the hell? Because when I first heard it, I was like, what the hell? And then I too am. That's what Denzel. If y'all watch The Great Debaters, which is a good movie, and one of my favorites, not just because Denzel, it ain't even got nothing to do with Denzel. It was just a good movie because they was debating some righteous topics. If you haven't seen that movie, The Great Debaters, then you need to go watch that. Real talk. And that's real talk. You need to go watch that. For real. I think everybody should watch it at least once and just righteously sit there and watch them schools debate against each other and the topics that they were debating. If you've seen that movie already, kudos to you. But if you haven't seen that movie, I recommend you go watch that because it definitely will give you a heads up on debating and what they were debating about. And it will also motivate you to go look up some stuff for yourself because that's what it did for me. Gonna drink a glass of milk, and that'll do it. I'm like Red Fox. Warm milk make me burp. You remember that? Fred Sanford used to say, Fred Sanford said, "Oh, no, I don't like warm milk. Warm milk make me burp." Have a nice day, Rob. Enjoy your live stream. Thank you, Dahlia. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate that thumbs up. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna be on live too much longer. I just really wanted to come and get that little bit about the Confederate flag off my chest because a lot of people, and what stemmed this live is because of the hate that I was getting on Facebook. That's why I was like, I was trying to go live on Facebook too, but I couldn't. So y'all know they put me back in Facebook jail. But anyway, is anyone else buffering from PMC? Hey, Cherry. Hey, thanks from Kevin. Sir Rob, I'm at the background. I will work soon. Okay, Robbie Lynn, have a great yeah, it's daytime for you. So have a great day at work. Appreciate you, Gorilla, for coming through. Sour sop is good to help you sleep. Proud from Cherry. Cherry, yes, I will have some tomorrow, but milk usually does it for me. Milk does the body good, huh? That's what they tell us. Facts, proud. I heard nasty corruption and racism on this flag. That's all it is, right, Ben? That's all it is, brother Ben. I mean, you could do the research and read it for yourself, and you can see it in black and white your own self. But you're gonna have a lot of people that's for that flag as well. And then once you read and understand what it really means, you'll be asking the question, well, why do those people, you know what I'm saying? Why do they like the flag like that if this is what it represents? That's I didn't know that I ain't even looked in that box, Tony. Didn't look in it, my girl. I see that flag that's letting me know I ain't welcome there. Exactly. But a lot of people don't see that, bro, because a lot of people like Charleston White. A lot of brothers got the flag tattooed on them. That right there lets me know that they don't even know their own heritage. If they gonna tattoo somebody else heritage on them, that's crazy in itself, right there. Absolutely. The white hoods started to come out. I stay away from that. I stay in places of peace. That's right. Jenny is speaking the rights. Ben. Ben, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right, bro. Hello, Jenny from Ben. All life matters. Yeah, Rovi Lynn. They say that, but does it really matter? If all lives matters, then it wouldn't be no war over there in the Middle East right now. You wouldn't have a president over there trying to steal these folks' oil. Lives really mattered. They wouldn't have blew up an all girls school if all lives really mattered. You understand what I'm saying? Facts, proud. My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. From Cherry. Jenny, I have returned the support to you. Thanks from PMC. Cherry 100. I have the chloran. I see you, Jenny. I'll hit you back from Cherry. Exactly, proud. And you got the book, bro. And you got the book. See, I know they not gonna like that at all. They really woo. Anything that represents racism and hate, I'm not supporting that, bro. Exactly, man. I mean, it's not hard. It's not a hard decision. But you got people out here that, they accept that. That's why I said people like to be lied to. A lot of people's just confused. And they don't even understand their own heritage, let alone trying to take on somebody else's. And that's why I said ain't no racism up in here. I'm gonna give it to them from both sides. Why wouldn't you want to know about your enemy? Because they know that shit about you. In the words of my papa, rest in peace. Exactly. That's why they think they can tell us anything and we're not supposed to say anything back. That's why they do that. White supremacy and privilege. See what I'm saying? People come and try to tell you how to run your shit, but then they can't even run their own shit because they too busy trying to run yours. Folks love a lie because it's easy to digest, but that truth cut them up. Well, that's how you know the level of maturity of people. If they can't accept the truth for what it is. Because look, the truth has been here way before any of us on this live was even thought about. And it's going to be here once all of us leave. It's still going to be here. That's just something you can't change. That's just something you can't change, family. But anyway, like I say, man, I wasn't going to be up on here live. I think I'm about to end this thing. Matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and end it right now, y'all. So I'm gonna send out my greetings and shouts out to everybody. I think an hour and 20 minutes is good enough for this little topic because all I was asking was Confederacy. Is it heritage or is it hate? And I pretty much got, you know what I'm saying? I got the feedback. Cherry the truth to those people is a tough pill to swallow. And at first, Ben, when you hear the truth, it hurts. It hurts. It do. But once you realize that, hey, it is the truth and you committed that act of truth, what can you do? You can't take it back. It's already been done. So we try to be better and ride on and keep striving to be great. But if people keep doing these type of situations to remind you, if they keep on throwing a Confederate flag up in the sky, flying it, to some is heritage, to some is hate, how is that a good look? Especially if you want peace throughout the valley. You got to take all negativity down. Don't that make sense? I'm gonna leave y'all with that right there. Thanks for an awesome stream, bro. I'll be here for many, many more. Love to everyone here from Rights Wildlife, Brother Ben. Joyce 91, hello. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Hey, catch the replay. Hello. Guys, I'm about to get up out of here. I want y'all to stay wavy. Peace, love, and recompense, which is reparations, because it's coming. We living in the last days of Revelation. All you gotta do is open that book up and read, study. Blessings, Rob. This was a great live. Thank you, Cherry. I try to make them like that. You know what I don't try to take no sides or no favoritism. Then I just try to break it down to the last compound so we can all get an understanding of what's going on out here. You know, because I don't want nobody to be lost in the sauce. Because I don't want to be lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Then I really, I hate sometimes when the lives go or try to go left, and then I have to put people, you know what I'm saying, in perspective. But hey, that's another day. We'll deal with that. And on that note, y'all, I want y'all to have a great night. If you having and if it's daytime for you, have a great day. Happy Tuesday evening. Happy Wednesday morning. Thank you for those 33 months, brother Proud. And I'm out, y'all. Stay blessed.